Hey everyone, welcome back. Is Yo. Back at home, back in my room, back in the OG spot. Anyway, we are back and we are continuing with the singles also that have dropped. I know a lot of projects have dropped. Those I'm doing like special sitting sessions for, but the singles also I'm trying to cover simultaneously. And listen, literally every day this week I'll be recording, and everyday recording is not easy. So bear with me, everything will happen. But abhi ke liye, this one dropped almost 2 weeks ho gaye, September 26th. Oh, yes, 2 weeks ho gaye. So let's get to it. I covered Crown. I think Shruti was with me in that reaction. Yeah. And yeah, you all saw it. It was a track that left me a little confused, but it was the intro to the album, and now the album's first release is here. So very excited. It's called New Life. King has literally announced to the world that he is in that whatever he portrayed in that previous video, that he is now ditching a lot of his old avatars and who he was before, and a new life is starting with this album, which is going to be huge. It's going to be massive, right? And we've seen the album ka track list that they dropped, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's some big collabs on there, so clearly the teams have been at work, and yeah, big things are coming. So let's go to the first track. This one's called Sarkaare. I got lots of requests for it, all you Kings Clan people. I see you all, I know. So, okay, a modern day crooner at his effervescent best, Sarkare is a smoothly bumping glide, and King's unbeatable pop sensibilities coming together for a pure pop cut while drawing his influence from vintage melodies of the early 2000s Bollywood. Oh, interesting. Which continue to consistently tug at Indian and diaspora listeners' heartstrings over decades. Can I just say that this may be true, but I'm not very proud of it. I mean, okay, the early 2000s, yes. Late 90s, always a favorite, always a favorite. But yeah, ठीक है, अब वही था म्यूजिक उस टाइम पे, तो क्या कर सकते हैं. So now, okay, Sarkare King, lyrics King, Alan Sampson, Sophia Brennan. Okay, music producer Alan Sampson, composed by King, Alan and Sophia. Female vocals Priyanshi Srivastav. Um, Lovely yaar. Artwork Horizons. Okay, let's get into it. Listen, he's bringing some old 2000 Bollywood vibe. I'm very curious now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, play.
Check. दुखा के थोड़ा हम भी देखेंगे, यादों में बसा के थोड़ा हम भी देखेंगे, शायद हम जुदा हुए तो फिर ना मिले. ओ ना जा सरकारे, देख तो यहाँ रे, प्यार के हमारे जैसे टूटे तारे हैं बेचारे कई सारे. ओ मैं क्या करती, एक बहाना चुन लिया. हो तेरे चेहरे का सिराना बुन लिया. टूटा जो तारा जमी पे हारा, ख्वाब हमारा falling from the sky. समझे इशारा कहना था चारा, सांसें बची ना. Love me back to life. Love me back to life. ना देखा तूने हाल ये मेरा, मुकद्दर भी साथ ना मेरा. बेगानों से मैं नचती फिरूं तेरी जोगण बन के साजना. इस ही तरह दिन कटेगा मेरा, रातें होंगी मेरी तन्हा. तू सुनेगा नहीं मैं भी बोलूंगी ना, तुझसे प्यार किया. ओ जो तू ही नहीं है क्या पास हमारे, तुम्हारा ना हमारा हो मैं क्या करती एक बहाना चुन लिया हो तेरे चेहरे का सिराना बुन लिया टूटा जो तारा जमी पे हारा ख्वाब हमारा fallen from the sky समझे इशारा कहना था चारा सांसें बची ना love me back to life
Hello? Excuse me?
Next.
Huh? What? Next? Because no feedback. What? Why did she do that? What was that end? Why are you leaving us hanging like this? Okay, so 1 second. That was full dream sequence in her mind. Okay. Now full 2000s Bollywood has happened. Just for that. Okay, 1 sec. He's pinned his own comment here. Let me see. New life's got everything you wish for, asked for, or never heard of. But first, let's start with love and ignite the endless emotion. Okay. Sarkaare, because that's how we can show international diaspora about our culture, deep thoughts and purity about love towards a special person. There are a million things we can feel cool or flex about, but there's few songs out there which shows this generation still has so much feelings and so much love for someone. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen who understand this language, I'm proudly presenting this piece of art, Sarkare, from one of the best album of the decade, New Life. Enjoy and don't feel shy of sharing your sharing your true emotions on reels, posts, or DMs to someone. Love and respect to the listeners. King. Oh, okay, interesting. So the intent is to show the international diaspora about our culture. But 1 second, do we mean the Indian? We do, right? That's the diaspora. Okay. Or the international audience. Okay. Okay, I get it. So the international diaspora, which is fine, the Desi audience, but then I'm a little confused because the Desi audience already knows that a lot of our music is about emotion and love and all of that. So is this for the non-Desi audience? That's what he means about like showing them our culture and thoughts and purity about love. So okay, maybe that's what it is. I'm just understanding it wrong. Sorry, my AC is. So listen. Um, I like bits and pieces of the song. I won't say that overall it kind of just left me feeling like it's an earworm or it'll loop in my head. I'm not feeling that. I'll tell you which part of it I liked. I like the one where tuta chutara tara that bit. I like the that whole like loop that they had. Which was very, of course, 2000s Bollywood wala vibe, where my like neck kept going. That was nice. Um, Dil ko dukha ke thoda hum. So I get that the melodic side of this track was completely going in that zone of what they wrote in the blurb. Yes, absolutely. It was um in that, and like actually when he went high in the beginning in one line, I was really thinking of one Akshay Kumar film from back in the day. I can't now, that's what song it was or what this thing it was. It's not coming to my mind right now. But immediately it brought that, and I was like, "Ha, they've gone there. They have gone there, and they are not looking back." So that happened, and yeah, I feel like in the intent of this project, I'm just feeling slightly confused, and I'm just putting my honest opinion out there. The intent of this project is to, one, take King to a new life and a new him and a newer version of him. Because in every project he's been recreating himself and bringing out a new version. So kudos to him for that. That's great. This is another step in that direction to show us another new side of him. Great. That's one. Two, I feel like the intent, like he's written in his comment here, is to show the international audiences, whether it's Desi or non-Desi, to show them that Indian music coming from someone like him who has now made a name for himself in the international circuit because of his last big hit, which was a global hit. Um, and so there'll be more eyes and ears on him with his next project moving forward. So he's trying to show those new ears that have tuned in what Indian music sort of background and zone, emotional zone has always been. So he's presenting that to the audience through this project. Fine. Probably not through the whole project, but at least this song. So that's one. And then three, I feel like the intent is also um to project him, a more singer side of him. I could be, I mean, I'm just judging after one song. But then in Ground, okay, that was just the intro. But okay, theek maybe there is no third intent. Maybe these are the two main intentions right now. But I just feel like as um as a song, just on its own, this one, I liked it. It was a very pleasant listen. And I think it'll do really well on radio, and it'll do really well with Desi audiences who are used to and love this old Bollywood romantic melodic vibe in music. Because let's be real, that's why oh God, what is that song? Um Kesaria. That's why Kesaria works even today. That's why Aman Meri Jaan works even today. That's why all these like melodic, romantic songs work even today. That is the basic essence of who we kind of are or always have been, maybe. So he's the he's taking audiences one within the country probably back to that space, and he's recreating that space for the audiences who already like that, who are outside of India, and the new audiences who joined him outside of India. He's showing them that this is also a part of who we are. So great. I liked bits and pieces of the song. I did not understand maybe the video is going to be a continuation. Like now she's auditioned him. She's had a whole dream sequence because she's clearly loved the song so much. And now she's like, okay, next. She's not giving him any bhav. He's just left. So, which I'm like, hello, thoda, kuch like feedback. Anyway, so that happened. And now maybe the story will continue with the two of them in the next video. I hope it does, because this feels very like, abruptly ended and incomplete. So I'm guessing there's like one actress model who's going to continue through the story. I hope. Um, that remains to be seen. And like I said, those were the lines I really liked. The "Toota chotara zami pe hara kaam hai hamara phoolan raat sky." I like those bits. Like those were well done. Me back to life. When that whole English like line ending thing happened, I was like, okay, I see how they're trying to incorporate um the Hindi and English just to give it that slight sprinkle of internationalness, if that's a word. So cool. Pleasant listen. It's definitely going to be played on radio a lot. One, because he's already well known in the radio circuit now. And two, it's a very commercial, pleasant, romantic, melodic track. So all that being said, let me know what you thought of it. Let me know what you thought of the video. I honestly, video was cute. Not exactly my kind of video with like big sets and all, but I can see a lot of effort was put into it. There's a lot of big sets and things happening. So color palette very nice. Very, very nice, actually, because of the whole like theme of the song. So yeah, let me know what you thought of it. Let me know what the next drop is if you have any info, when it's coming. And whenever it comes, I will get to it sooner than I got to this one. I was traveling. That's the only reason it was delayed. So yeah, let me know. Thoughts, comment below, and take care of you. Live long and prosper.
टूटा जो तारा जमी पे हारा ख्वाब हमारा fallen from the sky समझे इशारा कहना था चारा सांसें बची ना